Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is James Thomas, and I want to show you a little bit of a process to my creativity to a beat. Now, this beat right here, it's all laid out. This series I'm gonna do. Most people start forward and backwards. Hell no, I'm going backwards forwards, if you know what I mean. All right. So at this point of the stage of the beat, you got the elements done, you got the layout done. I have just a basic mix over it, and I'm just gonna play the beat, and I'm gonna show you the importance of tiny details. All right, because most of these damn people who listen to beats, they don't even know about the tiny detail. But if you're a producer, you know that shit's important. So let me get this going. Continuous scrolling. That's what we like to see. All right, let me play this beat, and I'm gonna show you what I fix, and kind of how I fix it. So let's see. Let's listen. All right, so there we go. That's the beat right here. To make one thing clear, this is a beat for me. This is not a beat to sell. This is not a beat for someone I made. This is a beat for me. All right, when I'm in my prime, this beat's gonna be dished out. And if you watch this video, whether it has 13 views or 1,000, whatever it is, you're gonna think, man, I heard this shit somewhere. Um, so one thing, the first thing I want to do is a mess up is, so you can see, I kind of did this for an effect, but I didn't like it. I didn't like this off balance. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. It's just these little details. This whole video is about little details because if you don't know how to get to the stage of the beat, you just wait. and I'll help you out with some videos and stuff like that. See, there's another thing. So, one thing you want to do is have everything on its own track. I still got to name this stuff. Yeah. All right. So that's the beat. That is the beat. Now, one thing to make clear is that this beat right here, it's a beat for me. It's not a beat for anybody. It's not a beat that I made for somebody. I'm not going to sell it. This beat's for me, and I'm going to use it when I'm in my prime. All right, this is what I'm going to save for. I mean, I might release it later. I might make a song with it now, to be honest, but it's for me, basically. So, in terms of little detail, let's start off with the mix. So, first thing I want to do is I want to turn up this kick a little bit. See, I go by percentage. It's only a good one. And, obviously, when I send this to the engineer, it's going to sound a lot better mix-wise. But for little details, man, like here's one right here. This part, the core right here, the chorus, man, I have this part that starts it. But I'm thinking, I'm going to take this shit out because I might want it for later. I might want to reward you with listening to the song. You get to hear this little part. So let's see how it sounds without it, right? And this is all a part of the decision, but it's all about what sounds good, right? Things are subject to change, but talent is not. So let's see how this sounds. So I like that, an element's not there in the first part, but when we get here, it's a little reward. So listen. There we go. So, it's just another element you add to it. That's one thing I like to do is, add an element later on. There's no reason for you to listen to everything first 10 seconds. All right, you gotta earn that. Another thing I want to do, and this video is gonna be short, it's not gonna be anything crazy, is this lead right here. Let's listen to it. Shit, that's the wrong one. It's the wrong button. Let's listen. So one thing a lot of people do is, they'll go, this first half, repeat, this first half, repeat, this first half, repeat, last half, last quarter, change it up. And that's what I did with these notes right there. It goes from here to here. But I'm not liking this. I'm not liking the arrangement. Let me listen to it one more time. So right here, and let's see, make sure I got the right one. Okay, so let's just move this shit up, and then, all right, I'll see how this sounds with the song. All right. See, I don't like that. And that's good. That's the whole part of the shit. Listen to it. Change it if you want. There we go. So after changing a little bit, trying some different things out, seeing what you like better, this is their final result right here. And it doesn't really add a difference. If you think about it, there's really no difference. Just besides just the timing and what you hear first. But it is unique, so let's listen to it. So that right there, that's what I want. That's what I want right there. So just little things like that, like taking this out, moving a note up half, half step, full step, whatever the hell fits your beat. Just little details like that work. And another detail, for example, is you can see the hi-hats here for the first half. Hi-hats, right? But when we get into the second half, when there's more energy, we spice these up a little. We spice it up a little bit. Let's see. So there's little shit like that. It really enhances your beat. It enhances your art. It's like shading in the edge of the fucking sun. Maybe 99% of people don't do that. But if you do it and a real artist looks at that, they're going to see the uniqueness of it. So, for example, hi-hat. So this is what, let's chill. Now, shit like that, it's going to take the average person at least a couple listens to notice these subtle changes. But, this is for MCs out here. This channel is going to be for MCs. This is going to be for people who really like their craft. Because there's a lot of producers out there, There's people like me who mainly make music, the beats for myself. There's people who make just for selling. There's people, that make trap beats. And, I mean, you all know this shit. There's no point for me to be telling you. But yeah, just something like that. Just the little details matter. The little details matter. For anything else in this beat, I think I like most of it. Let me check in the mix. Okay. See how it stays at 5%, but I'm still lowering it, and shit like that. Crucial. I think this right here, I think I want to turn this up. Let's listen. It's at 65, 67. Fuck it. Now, as far as tips, one other thing you want to do is you want to name these. This is the bass. Oh, that's the bass. This is the chords, lead, whatever. For me, I kind of just span through this beat. I ran through it, so I didn't really name anything. I just kept cooking and cooking and cooking. And but if you're gonna send it to somebody, you definitely want to label everything. But yeah, that's small details. For example, let's see, like this right here, like this little detail right here. Let's listen. Ah, shit. See, shit. Sometimes FL be buggy, man. FL is buggy. Like, why the hell is this all the way at the end of there? Why the hell is that there? What the hell is that? I mean, sometimes in your studio, sometimes in your DAW, you just don't know what the fuck's going on. That's the one thing with just making music, like this is, shit can get fucked up, and shit can get glitchy, but 99% of the time you figure it out. See that little detail right there, I thought about it. This was something I did before the beat. I heard it in my head. I said, that makes sense. But it's already consolidated, and I don't want to fuck with it. But I said, fuck it. I think about it too much, so it has to mean something. So that's just another example of just the small details matter. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions or anything. I've been... Can this shit stop fucking popping up? Alright, guys. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Alright, everybody. That's the end of this video. Let me know what you guys think. Make one think later. It takes a while to be able to make a beat like this. Me, it took me a while to get things down. Other people, it takes them a lot less. But it really depends on what you're doing and your goal and your style. I mean, because like this beat right here, it took. It took about a couple days to make. I don't know how many hours in total, but I mean, beats like this, with art like this, it takes time. And if you want to make trap beats, like make beats in 5 minutes, go ahead. Um, but I like to make something that no one else is gonna recreate, and this is the shit that I like to make. So let me know what y'all think. I have an empty bar right here. I gotta put something there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll holler at y'all later.